Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Welcome po sa News Up to Date. Ang topic po natin ngayong araw na ito ay tungkol po sa update sa Procap at Ray International dahil ni-revoke na po ng SEC ang corporate registration ng Procap at Ray International. Ito po ay base sa inilabas na press release ng Securities and Exchange Commission noong August 27, 2024. The Securities and Exchange Commission or SEC has canceled the corporate registrations of Procap International and Ray International Philippines Corporation for their illegal solicitation of investments from the public. In an order dated August 7, the SEC Enforcement and Investor Protection Department revoked the Certificate of Incorporation of Procap for violating Section 44 of Republic Act Number 11232 or the Revised Corporation Code of the Philippines in relation to Section 6I, Paragraph 2 of Presidential Decree Number 902-A. Procap International, its president and nominees were directed to pay 1 million pesos in accordance with administrative sanctions under Republic Act Number 8799 or the Securities Regulation Code or SRC. The EIPD has also issued a revocation order against Ray International Philippines Corporation for its violation of Section 6I Paragraph 2 and Section 3 of PD 902-A. The RCC prohibits corporations from possessing or exercising corporate powers other than those conferred by the law or by its articles of incorporation. Meanwhile, PD 902-A authorizes the Commission to suspend or revoke the franchise or certificate of registration of corporations for serious misrepresentation as to what it can do to the prejudice of or damage to the public. Under Procap's AOI or Articles of Incorporation, the company is expressly prohibited from soliciting investments from the public and issuing investment contracts. However, the EIPD found the company to be selling securities in the form of investment contracts through policy plans promising investors 0.2% up to 1.4% guaranteed daily income depending on their chosen policy. Section 8 of the SRC states that securities shall not be sold or offered for distribution without a registration statement approved by the SEC. The EIPD also noted that Procap's operation has the characteristics of a Ponzi scheme, wherein the earnings of early investors are funded using the investments of new investors. In October last year, the SEC, along with other law enforcement agencies, conducted an entrapment operation against Procap during an event it organized in a hotel in Makati City due to its illegal investment solicitation activities. This led to the arrest of 20 individuals, including its directors, incorporators, agents, and employees. The Commission subsequently issued a cease and desist order or CDO against the company in February this year. Ang SEC po ay nag-conduct ng isang entrapment operation last year sa Procap po at may mga nahuli po. 20 individuals daw ang nahuli. At ngayong taon, noong February ay nag-issue na po ng cease and desist order ang SEC laban po sa Procap at ngayong August ay naglabas na po ang Securities and Exchange Commission ng order of revocation laban po sa Procap International. Dahil po, sabi ng SEC na nagsusulisit daw ng investment sa publiko ang Procap International kahit na wala po silang secondary license. Ang isa pa nating topic ay ang Ray International at ito po ay na-content na natin dati. Ray International, which does business under the names and styles of Ray Education, Directions Consultancy Services, B. Unrivaled Productions, and Cine Cordillera, was likewise found to be soliciting investments without approval from the Commission. The company was found to be offering programs for becoming a real estate agent and a property saver or buyer investor with the promise of guaranteed income of up to 61,000 pesos for 24 months depending on the investment. It also promotes becoming a passive investor as a partner financier for an investment ranging from 300,000 pesos to 10 million pesos with a total income of 108,000 pesos up to 3,600,000 pesos in 12 months. The Commission on June 8, 2023 also issued a CDO or cease and desist order against Ray International along with other companies such as Casa Infini Builders and Realty Company Limited, Casa Infini Realty Management Company Limited, and Casa Infini Properties and Development Corporation, where its incorporator also holds controlling positions. At ito pong mga nabanggit na kumpanya ay na-content din po natin. Mga kababayan, iwasan nyo na po ang mga nabanggit na kumpanya dahil nirevoke na po ng SEC ang kanilang corporate registration. Mga kababayan, dapat po bago po kayo mag-invest sa kahit na anong kumpanya, dapat po i-check nyo po lahat na legalities nila. Dapat po kompleto sila sa legalities. Dapat meron silang secondary license bago po sila manghingi o mag-solicit ng investment sa publiko. Huwag po kayo maniniwala doon sa mga nagre-recruit sa inyo na hindi na nila kailangan ng secondary license dahil kapag ang isang kumpanya po ay nag-o-offer ng investment o nag-o-offer ng malaking pangakong kitaan, dapat po meron po yang secondary license. Mga kababayan, dapat po magdoble ingat tayo dahil malapit na po ang bear months. Alam naman natin na mas darami pa po ang mga lalabas na mga companies at marami rin po ang mga tatakbong mga companies. At syempre talagang todo-todo sa pangha-hype ang mga companies para makuha nila ang bonus ninyo. Kaya kailangan maging maingat at huwag po kayong maging greedy. Huwag kayong maniniwala sa mga too good to be true na mga offers ng mga companies dahil maaari sa umpisa padamahin nila kayo, maaari sa umpisa bigyan nila kayo ng payout pero sigurado po sa uli tatakbuhan po kayo niya. Katulad po ng ginawa ng sitaw, sa umpisa po may payout pero nung patakbo na sila ay unti-unti na pong nadidelay ang payout hanggang tuluyan tumakbo na po ang sitaw. At ganun din po ang nangyari sa farm to market. Nung nagkaroon na ng mga promo, nagkaroon na po ng mga delay sa payout at ang sumunod po ay tumakbo na po ang CEO ng farm to market. Kaya mga kababayan, kailangan maging maingat at huwag kayo basta-basta maniniwala sa mga nagre-recruit sa inyo. Dapat po mag-imbestiga kayo at mag-research kayo para po hindi po kayo ma-scam. Para po makaiwas kayo sa mga scams, lagi nyo pong i-check yung mga reviews po natin dito po sa News Up to Date YouTube channel, pati na rin po doon po sa YouTube channel ni Shem ni Anyol, yung Scam Alert Philippines, pati na rin yung kanyang Facebook page. At pwede nyo rin pong i-check ang website ng SEC dahil naglalabas po sila ng mga advisories. At kung meron pong mga nag-aalok sa inyo na investments, dapat po i-verify po ninyo muna sa SEC kung yung kumpanya ba na nag-aalok sa inyo na investment ay may secondary license. Mga kababayan, maraming salamat po sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta sa aking channel. God bless po.